How you feeling? Disclaimer. Now, part one was supposed to be the whole part for real. Not gonna lie to you, facts. But I accidentally erased the whole video. You Dusty!
Strap looks smooth, even though it got rough. Not a bank account blowing up, it's blowing up.
Let's get back to this Dusty debacle, if you will. So, as I am doing what the Lord has called me to do, and no matter if it's plunging the toilet, fixing the dishwasher, whatever, I'm gonna do it like I ain't never did it before. Let's get to it. So, as we're doing our job, this individual proceeds to tell me that we should go around his old neighborhood, but before that, do I have a gun? Do I have a gun? Dusty, nigga! Throw that nigga out the way. Disgusting. So, this is what we see out here in our coming and going, right? Now that's at the job, where I have no choice but to listen to this nigga. But there is a choice. You can leave the Dusties where they're at. Tolerate them only for as long as you have to. But when you're on your time, trying to do your thing and grow, I advise you to go ahead and put a Dusty cap on your day. Me, myself, if I can fight it, I don't talk to Dusties after 5 p.m. Facts. This is why some of you can't reach me, is because you might be Dusty. Sorry. If you're finding out now, it is what it is. I'm speaking my truth. Get out of my way. All right? All right. So listen. Certain things we should keep in mind as we come and go every day, right? We should kind of do a Dusty scan of everybody's aura. What is your aura like? You know, what are you talking about? You feel me? So I'm asking my peoples to please pay attention while you're out there. Don't just kiki for the sake of kikiing. Reason being is because you could get infiltrated by the Dusty. Facts. Smiles, laughing, joking. You got to kind of put that where that's at. Now, I know people have said, learn how to move in a room full of vultures. Maybe because you a vulture, nigga. So, I ask you guys, don't listen to some of this bullshit which gets you around the Dusties. The Dusties are, to be honest, are toxic people. You know, I'm not going to say call them narcissists and things of that nature, because I do believe people can change, but you just gotta take it for what it is sometimes. You know, you gotta take it for what it is. Are you Dusty? Or you're not? And you shouldn't be walking the line too. You got to pick one. You got to pick a side, and when you pick your side, you got to stay there, right? So if you're with the Dusties, it's cool. Know your role. And if you're on the other side, know your role. Let's take it to outside of work. Let's take it to the streets, if you will. Back in the day, we used to go to the shows called the Go-Go's, right? Around where I'm from, the DMV area, they have a genre of music called go-go. If you don't know it, Google it. I can't give you the history right now, but the experience is way better if you went live. So definitely we will be in there almost every weekend. I believe some of the spots were the Mad Chef Club, Hollywood, Black Hole, whatever. We would go everywhere just to see some of our favorite bands perform live. And also see the honeys, right? Speaking of the honeys, right? In my comings and goings to the Go-Go, we would have groups, gangs, if you will, of females and males that will come there that represented different neighborhoods. The such and such honeys, this set, that set. Wherever, if you're from one of them, put a comment down if you know what I'm talking about. If I'm swelling, I'm swelling. If I'm not, I'm not. Tell me the truth. Now, this particular set of honeys that will come to the go-go, and some of them were kind of fine too. That's messed me up. The F 'em up honeys. Yes, facts. I'm singling you out. I'm singling you out. Dusty. They would come to the go-go sometimes just to, I guess, live up to their names. F them up. They would come there and they would wreak havoc. You Dusty. Demonic. They would come to the go-go deep. Just to fight. And would clear almost half the party out. Because once you fight in the go-go, I don't know if you know, you're out of there. They kicking you out. And whatever your dusty ass did in there, you got to do it outside. All right, let me bring this back in. It doesn't just happen with strangers. No. Sometimes family is the most dustiest people you know. Facts. Story time. I got to tell a story. I'm gonna tell a story. I'm gonna tell a story. Now, during our family gatherings, as I've told you before in other videos, I am Nigerian American. So we will be accustomed to going out to my auntie's house, uncle's house, and the women would serve the men. And that would just be accustomed. Back in the day, I don't know what they do now. Facts. I don't be around them now because they dusty. You dusty, nigga. Anyway, one of our festive celebrations, we was at an auntie's house of mine, right? And my little cousin decides to serve me and the other cousins. Unbeknownst to me, I guess he was supposed to get the plate with the big piece of chicken. I'm telling you, I tell no lies, this is what's going on. Because he graduated with a degree. This is what his argument was, and we was about to go to the fisticuffs for some rice and stew. Facts. Dusty. These are the things we go through, people. This is what we go through. It's not just the comings and goings amongst strangers. It could be people you wake up and see every day. So you got to mind your surroundings, and in some cases you got to just cut people off, man. You got to cut people off because Dusty has no gender. Again, Dusty has no class. Dusty has no sex. This is our Dusty dilemma. This is our Dusty debacle. Facts. It's a dilemma. And I feel if we don't bring awareness, that we will create a generation full of Dusties that'll do nothing for the society. And then we all assed out. So what do I think we should do about this dilemma that we're having right now? I'm glad you asked. We need to just separate ourselves. Facts. Segregation needs to come back, but it may not have to deal with race. Yes. We need to separate the Dusties from regulars. It's just how it is. Dusties, regulars. What side are you on? Point them out. Bring them out. What do you like to do? Do you like to be disgusting every day? You need to take yourself to the Dusty side. It's all right. We're not judging you. We just need to see where you're at all times. Yes. We should probably even tag the Dusties. Facts. Just so we can know what type of Dusty activity, because because to be honest with you, we can study them. We can study the Dusty. There's a lot to learn from Dusty people. Some of them are so cunning. Yes. Look at our government. The dustiest of the Dusty. Let me hone it in. You Dusty. So my friends, while I can sit here and talk about this all day long, I'm just going to leave you with this last message. It's your boy, Voice of People, with the You Did That Network. Always remember, you did that shit. You Dusty.
You show you that video, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. I ain't show you that shit for nothing. I'ma keep going. God forbid that it kill. Let's go. And I'ma keep pushing, dog, until they feel me. I came a long way, but we ain't went far enough. Strap looks smooth, even though it got rough. Not a bank account.